Warning, extreme fat loss and mind alteration may occur. You've been warned. MHP introduces Dren, the most powerful supplement in existence. Dren will transform your body and alter your mind. Even hardcore ephedrine junkies consider the fat-burning and euphoric effects of Dren to be extreme. The word on the street is that Dren is like taking a hit of pure adrenaline. And Dren's powerful euphoric effects make you feel good. Get cranked up, shred off fat, and feel euphoric with Dren.
Let's talk about presses for a minute. There's different types of presses. Some guys like to press to the front, some to the back, some mix it up. How do you arrange your pressing movements? Dumbbells, Smith machine, free weights. Do you change it up all the time? Which are your favorites?
I always change them up. I probably do behind the neck presses maybe once a month. You know, my favorite, or the ones I should say that benefits me and gives me the longevity, is always front presses and dumbbell press. And I always do two types of presses regardless, because that's what my delts need. I realize, you know, I'm not the one that needs just one press and I'm good to go. So I definitely change it up. Behind the neck just once a month, and laterals always, you know, those are the staples. And always at least one exercise for the rear delt, and sometimes two.
So presses are very important to you. Do you feel that the behind the neck presses can leave you open to damaging your shoulder joint? Is that why you're only doing it once a month?
Yeah, I think so. It gives you the awkward, you know, pull on your joints. And, you know, I mean, you've seen that from day one with the old timers. The first thing you've seen is shoulder presses and behind the neck presses, even though in the Olympics it was really clean and jerk. But, you know, in the 70s, they made that a staple, behind the neck presses. And as time went on, you started seeing guys, you know, with rotator cuff problems. So that's why now the norm is dumbbell presses and front delt presses. So, yeah, it does affect it, but at the same time, throwing it in once in a while, it gives you a whole new different feel, and that's why I like kind of adding it, you know.
It stretches out that whole scapula also. It helps you hit that double bicep a little better.
Yeah, definitely does that, and you can see it on the way up and down, how the rear delts and the scapula kind of, you know, intertwine in there.
I notice you're moving very fast here, too. Is that also because you're close to the Olympia, you have less energy in the gym, you want to get the workout over quicker?
I want to eat.
You want to get the workout done faster because you don't have as much energy, correct?
Yeah, you don't want to linger too much, given that you know you don't have enough calories. And if you prolong your workout as you did in the beginning of your diet, it's not going to benefit you. If anything, it's going to hurt you. Because next thing you know, 40 minutes into the workout, you're going to think you're doing good, but then next thing you know, your glycogen is shot and you're screwed.
Very wise, because obviously we don't want to lose any muscle at this point. When you are this lean, I mean, and at your level, do you feel that it's easy to lose muscle, or is this something that people just say because they don't want to diet hard enough?
No. I mean, people should still diet hard. That's the thing. When you're this lean, you still got to push, you know. And people think, oh, that's where they actually get screwed at the last few weeks, because they figure, oh, I'm lean, so therefore I'm gonna start pulling back. You know, and when you pull back, that's when you start screwing yourself. So you still got to train with the same intensity, just not with the same momentum as you did in the beginning. You know, it has to be slightly different and more calculated.
That's some wise words there. We're moving on to lateral raises here. Now, this is a machine that I've only seen in Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym. This is a Steve unique piece here. Is this a machine that you like to use when you come to this gym, or is it just something that hits a different angle?
Yeah, I saw it. Usually always do a free weight dumbbell, but I saw this machine, and then it's an opportunity to really get in there and work on those side delts with a little bit more isolation and that strict movement. So it's a great machine, like you said, you know. No other gym has it but Powerhouse, you know.
You know, and this is a machine that really does simulate dumbbell extensions, except you don't really have to stabilize the dumbbells, so it really allows you to isolate the delts.
Yeah, you don't have to stabilize the dumbbells. You don't have to worry the dumbbells trying to hit you between the crotch or anything like that, you know. So it's safe at this point, you know.
Actually, your brain's not working too well at this point in time.
Yeah, you might let it cling too close, you know.
Now, what about guys? There's a couple guys that are doing the Atlantic City Pro Show this weekend coming up, with 2 weeks before the Olympia. Some of them have to qualify. Some of them are just doing it as a warm-up. What do you think about doing shows prior to another show? I mean, I know in your amateur career you used to do that a lot. Do you think that it helps? Do you think that guys get better from week to week, or do you think that people get worse?
I say if you're in shape, it really, I don't think it helps. Because to hold that peak is kind of a problem. But when you're kind of a little off, it does help because it kind of pushes you a little further into getting into shape. But then the guys that just keep doing it, those are the guys you kind of start counting out. Because, holding that peak condition, it's just so hard. It's so hard. And dropping water and gaining water again, that alone takes, not just one day. That takes at least 3 to 5 days, before you could bounce back and pick up from where you left off when you drop the water. So, let's see. They still have 2 weeks, but, let's see what happens with them, hopefully.
I know Melvin Anthony's flying in. He's doing the Atlantic City this weekend. I don't know what he looks like. I haven't seen him. Do you think this is a smart move for a guy like him? He was 5th last year at the Olympics.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think Melvin would do it, but I think,
He's trying to get momentum? Is that what he's trying to do, you think?
I don't think so. I think they're just making him work,
You think his contract is making, his company he works for is making him do this?
I think so, because, I know Melvin, and, we didn't talk about it or anything, but, I wouldn't do it, He qualified already. Like, what's the point, the companies just want advertisement. You want, recognition and being up there with the top of the top shows. So at the same time, they think that, they could be helping him. They're actually screwing him,